Hi there, how are you? It's Georgina. I'm going to share with you how to stop feeling out of control and powerless to cravings. So if you've ever felt out of control with cravings, I want you to know that it's not because you're weak. Cravings are a signal, and once we understand where that signal's coming from, then we can take control and not feel powerless. And I'm going to share 3 reasons why we have cravings, and it might be that all 3 of them are true for you. At least it was for me, it is for a lot of my clients. The first one is that we're not eating enough. So we're in a state of deprivation for part of the day, so we naturally are going to crave more later in the day. When we go on a restrictive diet and we reduce our calories, we cut out a lot of sugar, a lot of carbohydrates, and we're restricting and depriving ourselves, our body doesn't understand the reason. So the body just tells ourselves it's time to eat more. And this could be why you're getting a craving, because you're not actually getting enough food and substance at some part of the day, so your body is really telling you that you need to eat later. And I know for me, I'd be able to be good and be on my healthy eating plan for breakfast and lunch, and then we get to afternoon and evening, and I felt like I was completely out of control, and the cravings were just like screaming at me, you have to eat more, you have to eat more. And that's when my binges would happen. So in order to stop this, I had to start gradually eating a lot more substantially for breakfast, not skipping. Skipping meals is the worst thing you can do if you don't want to have cravings, especially breakfast. Don't skip breakfast. I will get onto intermittent fasting in another video, but it's not that beneficial for women, especially if you have issues with food like we do. So eating enough is the first thing. Don't deprive yourself. That could be the signal. The signal is just simply, there's not enough food earlier, so you need to give me more food now. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second one is not getting enough balance in our meals. So I touched on this before, but if, like me, you used to cut out sugar, cut out carbohydrates because you're afraid of them, because you want to be thin, you want to lose weight, then this could be causing the craving. We need balance in our meals. We need some healthy fats like avocados, seeds, nuts. We need protein, whatever your source of protein, vegetarian protein, meat protein. We need lots of fiber. This means lots of vegetables. As many different vegetables as you can eat in a week is incredible for your body. The more fiber you have, the less cravings you will have, because it keeps you fuller for longer. And we need some carbohydrates. We need some rice, or a little bit of pasta, or some potatoes, piece of sourdough bread. Allow yourself to eat carbohydrate because it's the main source of energy for your body. You are allowed to eat carbohydrates. They will not make you fat alone. Do not be afraid of them. What causes us to gain weight is not eating a small amount of carbohydrate with our meal. It's the snacks that we're eating later. It's the sugary drinks that we're craving when we haven't had a balanced meal. So you need to let yourself eat in balance to stop the craving later. So they're the 2 reasons I see commonly of what our body is screaming out for. Obviously, the third signal is an unmet emotional need. This is a little bit trickier. It's not as easy to fix, but we can look at this. And this is where I like to look at a client's whole life and all of it, because an unmet need emotionally is maybe triggering us to then reach to get that food for comfort. So it might be that you're just not able at the moment to give yourself enough time to downregulate, to shift, to calm, that you don't give yourself any me time. I get what it's like. You're busy, you're working, maybe you're a parent as well. It's hard, but there are things we can do to be able to meet our emotional needs. It might be that you need more fun and joy and laughter, and you need to just start watching comedy, or you need to meet up a friend, or you need to call a friend and laugh about funny times, or you just need to go out and dance and have a drink and let yourself just feel something different other than being in that constant doing energy that so many of us at this age seem to be in. So think about that. That's not something that we can just easily fix right now, but it's something for you to really think about. Are there emotional needs that are not being met in your life? And it's likely that if you are emotional eating and having intense cravings for food, the answer is yes. So start to wonder what those are, start to think about it, start to think about how you can start to meet those needs, not through food. And one thing you can do is, if you're craving more joy in your life, think about how you can create that. If you're feeling incredibly anxious and overwhelmed, how can you create more calm in your life? So that's something for you to ponder. But those are the 3 reasons. We've got the physical body reasons of not eating enough and not having balance, and we've got the emotional unmet need. And these are the reasons why we typically have those out of control cravings where we feel powerless to them. And if you work on these 3 things, then you will be able to take control and not feel powerless anymore. Okay, chat to you soon in the next video. Bye-bye.